Hey there, Papper people. It is I, Jason, your favorite and thickest registered polysomnographic technologist. Today, we're going to help someone out. Let's all get caught up. So what do you do when you keep unknowingly ripping off the mask? I have the absolute worst sleep of my life when I use CPAP. Shy of taping it to my face, I can't keep it on. Let's pretend like that was the end of the message. It's not. Comfort has a lot to do with keeping your mask on. Sometimes it literally is the mask comfortable? So if you have something that's under your nose and pushing up too hard, or the mask is digging in, maybe you have it too tight, things like that make a huge difference. Nasal pillows often chafe the inside of the nose. There's all kinds of solutions to that. I'll tell you what I use. I use an AirTouch N20 mask. It's memory foam. It's super comfortable, not a lot of frills to it, but it's just a good mask that gets the job done. But that may not be to your liking. Maybe you need something else. Maybe you need a full face mask. There's tons of different options out there. That's a difficult one to address right now. And I can tell you, since I've already read the rest of her email, that is not her main problem. However, I can't breathe with it on. That's why I think I rip it off. My nose clogs up, then my stomach fills with air. My mask fills with drool, and my nose bleeds. My humidity is up to 100%. I absolutely hate my machine. It is absolutely the worst thing ever invented. What's worse than that? I'm required by law to wear it because of my commercial driver's license. You'd think the DOT would want me to have quality sleep. I was never tired during the day behind the wheel until, you guessed it, I started using that damn machine. I'm at a loss. This is why I started my website like more than 10 years ago and then started this YouTube channel to help this kind of stuff. There's a ton of little tiny nuggets in here that are all contributing to crap sleep. The mask coming off at night is secondary to something else, and I believe it's more than just one thing.
Johnson?
Yeah, Lego man?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous for interrupting you.
You do it all the time.
I know, Johnson, but it was my New Year's resolution. You mentioned a nice mask, the N20 AirTouch. Where would I get that mask?
Well, that's a phenomenal transition, Lego man. If you want to get a different mask, because your New Year's resolution is to get a different mask, you want to head on over to the sponsor of this video, CPAPsupplies.com. I know some of you said that with me.
Johnson, I don't think anyone said it with you. I think they all scrub forward.
That's a mean thing to say. For the month of January, if you use discount code WOW, you can save 25% off your entire order, assuming your entire order does not include a machine. All masks and accessories, 25% off with WOW till the end of January. They accept HSA, FSA accounts. They have a great loyalty rewards program, and they have a fantastic selection of very, very good masks. So if you want to save 25% off, if you want to support the sponsor of this channel, check out CPAPsupplies.com. There is a lot here, so let's just take it one by one. However, I can't breathe with it on. I think that's why I rip it off. That is very likely part of it. When I'm doing my PAP therapy analysis with people at axgsleepdiagnostics.com, I notice people as a whole are under titrated, meaning they're not on enough pressure. And if you are on APAP, I can promise you, your automatically titrating CPAP machine is not increasing you as high as it needs to go. I often find that the 95th percentile that it shows in a program called Oscar, more on that later, is usually about 2 to 3 centimeters of water too low. Let that crap sink in. Tons of videos on that, don't need to get into it now, but people in general are on a pressure that is too low throughout the night. Next up, she says her nose clogs up, her stomach fills with air, her mask fills with drool, her nose bleeds, humidity is up to 100%. The only way that would be possible is if there was a massive mouth leak or there was a mask leak with a full face mask because of jaw drop. Plenty of humidity, mouth pops open, air rushes in through the nose, out the mouth. Every now and then you're gonna wake up. This is what's making your sleep much, much worse. You keep waking up because of a mouth leak. This is why your sleep is worse with CPAP, because you don't mouth leak when you just have apnea. So you're waking up probably twice as much as you were. You have apnea as well as a mouth leak waking you up, drying out your sinuses, which eventually become congested, inflame, you can't breathe out of them. Your mouth is super dry, despite the humidity being at 100%. Some of that air is getting forced into your stomach because you're, and the air just shoots, pushes it into your stomach, and your mask filling with drool, probably because the humidity is up 100%. The other thing that I notice is people that are taping their mouth, just even when they're using CPAP to prevent mouth leaking, if you have the humidity up too high, it's gonna moisten the tape's gonna peel off. You often think it's drool or it's just super high humidity on the inside of the mask. That's everything. That's a lot of crap though. So absolutely hates the machine. Worst thing ever invented. And her sleep is worse than just not using CPAP at all. This is easily fixed. This is someone who's extremely frustrated, yet the solution is so close, just so close to being within the grasp. So Deanne, what you can do here, actually, let's go on a little field trip. Come on with me, little buddy. We'll pat your head condescendingly. Come on, sport. Let's go take a look at something, champ. So coming over to this side of my bed. Hey, Slim. What's up, bud? This is the mask I was talking about I use. It is memory foam, super comfortable. So if that is an issue for you, move to a comfortable mask. Next thing we have is humidifier. I don't even use humidity. The reason why is I tape my mouth and I'm on 13 centimeters of water. But what I came over here for is this right here on the side of the machine, the SD card. In this SD card is all the data that you need to fix your problem. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm walking over. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't already download it. We're gonna come over to my workspace here and look at my Oscar data. This was probably one of the best nights of sleep I've had in a really long time, but I'm gonna go ahead and show, because we're looking for Deanne here, look at the leak. We're just looking at the leak rate, okay? I have essentially nothing. This night, that was a mask leak. I tweaked it off, but I'm looking for a mouth leak. We want a mouth leak. This program you can find online for free, costs you absolutely nothing at sleepfiles.com/Oscar, OSCAR. And the Oscar download page right here, you can get it for free. They have even instructions of how to install it because people often run into problems. Fantastic program. And like I said, it's free. So I can import my data using this CPAP importer. Then I go to the daily view and I can see all of this. I can go to statistics. I can see all the pressure changes that I've done. And I can go to the overview and look at data that absolutely is completely useless. But in this daily view here, this is what I can look at. One, I want to look at, is the pressure correct? So we want to look at these waves. Are these waves more or less round on the top? If the answer is yes, you're probably good. If they're flat, you're probably not on the right pressure. So let me back out of here. Now we want to look at the leak. Is there leaking that looks like a mountain range? On this particular day, there is. So if I go in here and I zoom in, I see that just entered REM sleep. During this period of sleep, the leak increases, then it drops here because I woke up and closed my mouth, and then it increases slowly as the leak gets worse, and then it drops again because I closed my mouth. This is a signature mouth leak. If you have this going on, you need to start taping your mouth. And the product that I use is this stuff right here called Cover Roll Stretch Tape. So when you're taping your mouth, what you need to do is several things. One, you need to be on the right pressure. Because if you're on the wrong pressure, you're gonna be pulling and gasping and trying to open your mouth. You're eventually gonna win, tape falls off. I have a video on that called the tape fail. Look it up. The other thing you need to do is turn off the humidity or turn it significantly down. But with this tape, Cover Roll Stretch Tape, I always dog ear one corner so it's easy to get off. The next thing I do is I purse my lips together very tight. And the next thing I do is I push and I press really hard. Like that. Now, if I don't shave, if I have a lot of facial hair, it's not gonna stick very well. If you're a female and you use like face moisturizers and creams, it's not gonna stick very well. So sometimes we have to make sacrifices. Maybe not a little moisturizer, no cream on your face before you go to bed. Dudes, maybe shave a little bit. Now, if you happen to be using a full face mask and you're still getting the same mask leak or mouth leak situation, that's from jaw drop. So you need to do something to keep your jaw from moving. That's gonna be something like a soft cervical collar or a chin strap. Whatever works better for you, whatever tickles your fancy.
Oh, Jocelyn, what's a fancy?
Don't worry about it. So that's it for you, Deanne. If you can accomplish those things, take yourself off of APAP, because I'm guessing you're on APAP, slowly increase it until you find the right pressure, start using tape, decrease your humidity, if not turning it off. And if aerophagia, this is air getting into your stomach, still persists, you're probably not on the right pressure, you possibly need to use EPR, or you possibly need to use something called VCOM. Those are other videos. Y'all, I can't tell you how saddened I am when I hear stuff like this. Someone is so close to sleeping better, and It just sucks for them. That's the whole reason I started this channel. So if this helps, let me know in the comment section if this information happened to help you. Deanne, let me know if it happens to help you. And everyone else, I'm really, really interested in hearing if this helped you. Guys, I have a business where I do this for a living, axgsleepdiagnostics.com. If you want a one-on-one therapy session with me, sign up for it online. My goal here truly is for you to get the best possible sleep. And you know what? Speaking of the best possible sleep, I just got a new mattress. I think I'm gonna do that for my next video because look at this. Here's my old mattress. It just chucked unceremoniously to the side. Oh, but if that's there, then what's under here? Oh, what? Well, I guess we'll all just have to wait till the end of this week or maybe next week or possibly next month to find out. In the description box, I'm gonna go ahead and leave links to all kinds of things mentioned. This includes the link to the sponsor of this video, cpapsupplies.com. If you wanna have a PAP therapy analysis with me, check out axgsleepdiagnostics.com. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a comment for me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't at this point. And with that, thanks for spending a little bit of your day here. I appreciate it. Bye.
Clean your stinky mask with some Mask Bright, available at Amazon. Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Doug Toombs, Jason Georgiades, Patricia Espelong, Starvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, Mona Swearingen, Chungtu Chen, Edward Steiner, Deborah Permute, and Shannon Kerr, and another slightly less thick thanks, buddy, to all the other YouTube members, Patreon supporters, and other stuff.